We do have green on the screen. The only index that's down right now is the Russell. Gotta mention this. While gold has gotten so much of the love and the attention this year due to its 60% record run, I mean, look at this chart, just year to date. Copper is the one hitting a new record high on the London Stock Exchange. Traders there believe that there could be an impending global supply shortage as U.S. users stockpile the metal ahead of potential tariffs, but also copper is extremely useful in the build-out of AI data centers. Copper this year so far up 35%. Today's countdown closer thinks the copper rally could give a charge to your portfolio. Turn your portfolio green, not just your skin. Here to tell us how is Michael Cuggino. He is permanent portfolio family of fund president and portfolio manager with nearly $7 billion in assets under management. How do you play copper right now?
We own Freeport-McMoRan, which is the biggest U.S. producer, global operations, efficient extractor, and a great manager of shareholder returns. So we would agree with your case that you just laid out for copper. We believed it for a while. Freeport has kind of lagged the broader market. It's trading at around 30 times earnings, which is rich, but that multiple comes down substantially with greater earnings power and demand and sales. And historically, that has been the case with cyclicals generally and Freeport specifically. And they have a history of paying dividends, increased dividends, special dividends, shareholder buybacks. So we think for a long-term investor, it's more of a growth story than maybe some of the other names that have run quite a bit this year.
You know, quarter to date, it's seen a 15% gain. It's not exactly like it's an ugly type of picture here or that you're buying on an extreme low. But I get the theory here. But tell me what's behind your appreciation of copper right now. Is it because there may be a shortage, or does it have something more to do with the data center build out? Because you also like Broadcom, one of the data center chip makers, custom.
Yeah, they're two very different industries, right? But related by potential business. Yeah, we do believe in the shortage story. We think if global growth picks up, there will be a shortage. Stockpiles have been, you get competing data, but we do think that there would be a shortage and stockpiles may be low. Copper's used in so much economic activity, whether it's data center build-outs, tech, construction, all kinds of things. And so we think the demand could pick up and create pricing pressures to the upside, and that would be beneficial for a company like Freeport.
So
we believe that story.
You've got the permanent portfolio fund, ticker symbol PRPFX. It's 5-star by Morningstar. So I'm listening to your picks. So you like Broadcom, you like Freeport, you also like Meta. Meta, of course, has been making a lot of news lately. They're poaching all kinds of employees from Apple, and they're building out big time. In fact, the big story just in the past 24 hours is that they are going to shift their spending of the metaverse, which I thought was already kind of like yesteryear, and they're going to shift more of that money to AI wearables. So is that what you like about this, or is there another narrative?
I think our story on Meta is just a broader tech story. They've got the underlying advertising business, which is still strong, and AI, I think, in the long term makes it even stronger. They are getting very much into that hyperscaling story on the broader AI story. And we think they're going to be successful.
Okay. Michael Cuggino, thank you so much.